Hello viewers, how are you today? My name is Ayode Janifuoshi and it's good to be here again. This is still Great Father, Great Husband channel, and we're going to be talking about one of the topics under the series of the journey to becoming a husband. And today we'll be looking at the topic that says how to have an healthy relationship with in-laws before marriage. So we'll be looking at 5 tips to get along with your in-laws. If you're here to subscribe to my channel, do so now. Comment on my videos if you have any question, and share the video, bless someone with my video. And how do you have a healthy relationship with your in-laws? How? Your in-laws are very important. Trust me, your in-laws are very, very important. And the reason they are important is when everything is fine between you and your in-laws, there is so much peace at home for you in your family. So when you don't get that area correct, it's going to give you a lot of problem. I've heard a lot of women, I've heard a lot of men call me for counsel about the issues they're having with their in-laws. When that area is not handled well properly, you might not have the kind of peace you want in your home. To God be the glory, I celebrate the kind of in-laws I have. If I actually went look at what I prayed for versus what I got, is different, because they are wonderful people to me. So wonderful, so wonderful. They are different, trust me. My in-laws are so different. But guess what? We didn't just start that way, it was built. We built that relationship to the level we are now. So the first tips on how to get along with your in-laws is, number 1, pray for the kind of in-laws you want. Like I said, in your quest to prepare for marriage, your in-laws are the part of the things you're going to prepare for. Pray for them the same way you prayed that God brought you your wife. And if you're a woman watching this, the same way you prayed that God brought you your husband, pray for your in-laws. Pray ahead. The prayers will be answered according to God's will. Because sometimes, I will be honest with you, sometimes God might be using your in-laws to even remold you as a man. Yes. But your prayers will be answered according to God's own will. But most importantly, pray for the kind of in-laws you want. So like I said, I prayed for the kind of in-laws I want, but God even gave me much more than I prayed for. Like His word said in Ephesians 3:20, exceedingly abundantly above all I can ever ask or think, through His power that worketh in me. Number 2, don't take any of their bad comments personal when you are looking for a wife. Sometimes, because of the experience families have had, even when you're the woman, if you're a woman, a lady watching this, because of the experience your husband to be family have had, they are skeptical about people, that want to marry their son, people that want to marry their daughter, because of their experience. So don't take their comments personal. They just want to be sure. They want to be sure. Okay, let me give you an example. My late in-law, when I was going to come for my sister, then I harassed him. Oh God, I harassed this guy because he was coming to pick my sister. I harassed him. But guess what? We became best of friends after then. As a matter of fact, we even look alike so much. We look alike. So you probably thought we are related by blood. But what I'm trying to say is, he didn't take it personal, because he knows that it's one of those things. The same way too, my in-laws, I was moved a little bit, question, just to be sure of my intention, and to be sure that I'm not just trying to play around. The same thing to my wife's pastor. Oh God, oh God. It really shook me. Questions. The interview was even bigger than a job interview. But guess what? The same pastor. We are very close today, and we've done a lot of things together. What I'm saying here is, don't take things personal in the process. Because if you take things personal, if you end up marrying the person in the family, that person in the family, it won't create a good foundation for an healthy relationship when you get married. The third point is, put yourself in your shoes before doing or saying anything. Sometimes, yeah, they might probably do some things you don't like, or probably say some things you don't like, and before you respond or do anything to your in-laws, put yourself in their situation and ask yourself, okay, what would I have done if it was me? Because sometimes in life, when we put ourselves in the shoes of other people, it helps us to think differently, do things differently. That's what I feel. It makes us do things differently because we try to think of other people, not just about us. So it's something we all need to look at. It's something we all need to look into. It's very important. Put yourself in your shoes before doing or saying anything. If you do that, it will control the way you will respond. Even when they say something to you that you don't like, just to be sure of who you are. The fourth tip here is, learn about them and accept them for who they are. Learn about them. Every one of them might have different personalities. In fact, some of them, but learn about them. I learned about my in-laws, and I accepted each of them the way they are. And I've come to embrace them and embrace that. So don't try to change anybody. You are not God. The only person that can change anyone is God, not you. Because you don't agree with or like a kind of way one of your in-laws speaks, move on, man. Move on. The worst you can do is to pray for them. That's why I mentioned it as number one. So you can change them. Appreciate and celebrate them for who they are. Honestly, again today, I celebrate my in-laws. They are one of the best gifts God has given to me. I celebrate them. It's been wonderful time with them, always. That's going to see them is always a joyous moment for me, because I enjoy myself so free with them, and they are not even my in-laws again, because we are family. I don't see them as in-laws again. They are my blood family. And finally, build a relationship with them. Develop interest in them and what they do. And how you can do that is getting close to them, asking them questions. What do you do? And then, show so much interest. Learn about them. Speak to them. Call them. Check on them. The relationship I have today with my mother-in-law, it's been difficult for anyone to really decode or know what's going on around that area. She's more than just a mother to me. We're very close. But guess what? We didn't just start today. It was a process that I started before I got married to my wife at all. We've been close. Sometimes we spend 1 hour on the phone talking. Not even about my wife. We just talk on some things that interest the both of us. That is it. And I got to know her better, and we became close, and we talk much better. I developed interest in and what she does and what she wants. Then look for ways to help and support them. So when you get close to them, look for ways to help and support them. Look for ways. Because you help and support those you love. Because your in-laws won't be your in-laws again. When you get married, no, they are now families. That's why I'm always glad and excited to walk into their house anytime. And the next episode we'll be looking at how to manage the relationship with in-laws even when you get married. My name remains Ayodele Janifoshi, and this is still Great Father, Great Husband channel. Until we see next time, take care of yourself and have a healthy relationship with your in-laws.